Всем привет, с вами я, Рока, и сегодня мы будем продолжать играть наш стрим. Вот вам присядочка. И мы продолжаем проходить наше событие. Белая пыль и снежная тень. Вот. Я хотела.
Someone needs assistance. Strange. Didn't they say they were going this way? What? Did we get here too late? Have they moved on already? Could they hurry? Let's go check it out. I'll catch up. It's coming from that direction. Someone needs assistance. Steady as stone. Go as one. Hip, hip. All in a day's work.
Ах, де ти?
The sound just completely stopped. How could that happen? After all the adventures we've been on, our tracking skills are honed to perfection. Oh, guess we underestimated whatever was behind it. But if that's the case, what exactly are we dealing with here?
Не понимаю, как двигается плащ Пайман.
I know that voice.
Huh?
Да мы
What
знаем,
brings you
что
to
это
Dragon's
ребята.
Oh, so it was
All along.
on the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching. Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something useful to do. Don't go sneaking around scaring.
The things you felt and heard could easily be attributed to animals, or bandits, perhaps. So, what business brought you here?
We actually came to look for you, but then it turned into looking for Amber. But now we've met you, so we're back to that again.
Your thought process is rather chaotic.
Hey, how dare you! All Paimon's trying to say is that we came here to look for you.
Oh, is that so? Then it must surely be something of great importance. I'm all ears.
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Does that mean Timaeus' stupidity doesn't really get to him after all? Huh. Okay.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat it as an opportunity to stroll on the...
So basically, the truth is we're here on adventurer, dude.
Ah, I see. So, you foisted the rookie off onto Eula, so that...
We're not goofing around! And Eula was the right person for the job! We were just being nice. What about you then, huh? What are you doing second's fine.
A friend commissioned me to do some artwork recently, and I have yet to finish. I came here because it's a quiet place where I can gather my thoughts,
Raw materials?
paint. Star silver can be used to make high-quality silver paint. I just ran out of my previous batch.
Ore can be used to make paint?
Yes, but you have to be selective with the specimens you... Even with a high level of impurities, star silver still contains fine silver-colored particles, but they lack luster, which impacts the color saturation of the pigment made from them. Paint made with such pigment...
Interesting. So, paint aside, can you talk about how you find inspiration?
You want to learn to paint?
No, not for me. For the traveler. Paimon wants the traveler to learn how to paint.
Да я вроде умею.
During our travels, we sometimes have nights where there's nothing to do. It'd sure be nice to do something memorable rather than just sit around. Painting is a great example because it can capture a moment in time. So it seems like it's definitely a worthwhile skill to have.
Ну а хорошо, пойму на слинивую жопу.
Why not? Once you mastered it, you can paint Paimon.
Ну и
Not a
пойму.
bad idea. Well, since you two would like to learn more about painting, why don't you come with me to the campsite?
У
I
кого
have
голоса
painting
нет?
materials there. You can practice while I give you some guidance.
А Вайрон? Я опять микрофон забыл включить. Я на стримах часто молчу, я просто часто один нахожусь, и мне не особо привычно разговаривать. Пытаюсь спастись от этого стримами. Да, я понимаю, но я вообще молчу очень часто. Кстати, привет. И спасибо, что зашел на стрим. Да, на робототехнику пока немного приостановил. Я вернусь, когда будет мастерская личная. А вы? Понимаю, но я в будущем хотел, если не купить, то сделать личного робота. Хорошая идея, поскольку вы хотите узнать больше о рисовании, то можете пойти со мной в лагерь, где есть все необходимые материалы, вы можете практиковаться, пока я буду объяснять.
Sounds great! Oh, she'll be fine. She is a knight of Pavonia.
Да, соглашусь, почти каждого.
Let's just forget about all that stuff for now and go with Albedo.
Да из Лего, не из Лего, ты же программируешь сам. Ладно.
Go!
Ну
It's
так.
so cold out. Paimon wants to get to the camp and warm up by the fire.
Да, Пайма, ты находишься среди, я не знаю, где, в каком измерении.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
Регионы в Геншине или где? А. Да я, в принципе, в Геншине не особо как-то люблю играть с кем-то. Не особо вижу эту игру как кооператив. Во.
Thieves! It's gotta be!
Some things are missing.
Nothing valuable, hopefully.
It's hard to say their value, but...
Я считаю, кооп должен быть таким, то что ты можешь отпиздить случайно своего друга. Да, если закрывать данжи или хрени построить можно, но это все равно недолго же.
Some of my alchemy notes are missing.
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
To the uninitiated, they are merely scraps of paper. But for someone who knows what they're doing, the
По-моему,
knowledge
такие
contained in those
записки
notes
надо
is more
делать,
valuable than any
ставить в
treasure.
сейф. А не просто в горах оставлять на виду. Их, возможно, даже я украл случайно когда-то.
So you're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Dragonspine are adventurers, thieves, and monsters.
I feel the same way. However, hilly trail break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard.
Footprints?
Давай, удачи, спокойной ночи. Спасибо еще раз, что зашел. Спасибо и твоим тоже.
Fresh ones. Meaning our thief can't have made it far.
Они свежие, наш вор не мог уйти далеко.
Let's chase him down! We can't let them get away!
From the entrance, the footprints go that way.
Oh, that thieving thief!
The footprints lead up there.
So they scaled the
А,
cliff.
с ними не обязательно сражаться.
Okay,
Ладно.
after them! Yeah.
Блять.
Footprints on the snow are so hard to notice. It's so easy to lose track completely.
That's why we have to hurry.
Huh? The footprints stop here.
Our thief must have jumped from the cliff. Get your wind glider ready. We're going down. Here. More.
They're heading to the cavern. Ooh, let's go in.
Wait. I have an idea. I'll go in alone. Traveler, please. This cavern has 2 points of entry, and there are shortcuts inside. Judging from the state of the footprints, he hasn't been in there long.
Cut him off at both ends.
Так
Good
это
idea.
пещера с одним входом. Нет?
Whoever apprehends the thief first has to notify the other party. Still, safety comes first. We do not yet know the identity.
We'll be fine.
Okay. See you shortly. Of course.
I wonder if Albedo found the thief. This is really? Huh. Why don't we find something to do to pass the time? You know, oh, look at all that star silver over there. Why don't we gather it? It's right next to the cavern, so we won't be going far. Yay! Let's get started. Huh. This stuff looks kinda lackluster. Is that because of the impurities like Albedo is? Hey, this one's not bad. Alright, this should be enough. Son, finally, you're back.
Yes. Sorry. I was unable.
Oh. So after all that, we still don't even know who's still. We won't. Yeah, for star silver. It's just like you said. Some are really bright and shiny.
Star silver. I was merely saying what was on the front of my mind. I hadn't thought you would...
Well, you said they can be turned into paint, so we got pretty curious. Also, if it weren't for that thief, we'd be making paint anyway. It's all the thief's fault.
Yes, it's all the thief's fault. The notes mean a lot to me. I'm not quite ready to give up the search.
Oh, just one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back, or did you want to sort through and get... There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such practical creatures. They only want those things that are good. Once they have learned it, useless things should be disposed of at the outset.
Right! Saves a lot of time that way. Efficiency first. So
Help!
Help! Wait! Did you guys hear that? Was that... It's likely an adventurer in danger! Okay!
Это та пещера, которая имеет два выхода? То есть, которая... Я просто... Ну тогда это имеет какой-то смысл, а то...
Voice was definitely coming from around here.
Is anybody there? Help me!
No way.
Bennett?
Is that the traveler in Paimon? It's me, Bennett!
Так я же не проходил с ним миссии. Беннет, испытание огнем. Молодой Беннет, один из самых пылких исходителей приключений маршрута, но он еще самый неудачный денег, так как притягивает несчастье. Он так и притягивает несчастье, что мало кто соглашается путешествовать вместе с ним, но Беннет давно к этому привык и никогда не унывает. Полученные травмы нисколько не умаляют его необратимому страсть к приключению. Скорее, это неизвестные сокровища ждут, отряд Бенни выдвигается в путь.
Whoa! It's really him! Let's get him out!
So sorry to trouble you guys again. The key should be someplace nearby. Please, help me find it.
Wow, so much clutter! Oh, we're not gonna... Uh-oh, we got company!
Твою мать, с ними сражаться.
No one escapes by...
Try not to enjoy this too much.
I will end you. Let's end this quickly!
Wind, hear me.
Time to clean up.
Он вырвался, чё?
Leave it all to me.
I guess this is it.
Лед на него действует. Ё-моё.
Oh, so they kept the key with them! Huh. We were searching around for nothing!
Oh, finally, I'm out. If only there hadn't been rocks mixed in with the snow on the tree, it wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked into the Fatui's trap.
Bennett? In a cage? Never saw that coming!
I won't bore you with the rest of the details. Just me being unlucky again.
Taking them out was child's play. No need to thank us.
You did? That's so nice of you guys. I know they were probably just following orders. But still, thanks for helping me out.
So what are you doing on Dragonspine? Didn't Razor want to come with you?
Did you hear about the Adventurers Guild thing? They're hosting a winter camp here. As one of their veteran adventurers, I'm here to help out the rookies. Razor's not an adventurer, and as the leader of Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own. But now I've been stuck here for so long, I probably missed it. I hope Cyrus doesn't get mad at me.
Oh! Wait, so that guy Gerald who... If so, sorry, Bennett, but you...
What? Weren't they short on instructors? Weren't they some...
A few people from the Knights of Favonius stepped up in order to help support the event. So they ended up with more instructors than...
Knights of Favonius? Yeah, they're definitely more reliable than me.
Right, right! Anyway, that was just the situation when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Who knows? Maybe a whole load more rookies will have turned. Besides, after all the trouble you've gone to show up as an instructor, Paimon's sure Cyrus will put you to work.
Really?
For sure. Hey, wait a second. Where'd Albedo go?
Albedo? You mean the...
No, he just happened to be on Dragonspine. We were just with him, but then... Could he have gone... Let's go back to the cavern. Still no sign of Albedo.
This is great! Dragonspine's so fun today! There's so much...
This was where we heard Bennett's cry for help, right? We heard his voice and went straight over to rescue him.
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Albedo? Where the...
I should be the one to ask you that. Didn't I tell you to stay at the cavern entrance?
Huh?
I'm not really following who was waiting for who and who was looking for who, but... First things first. I apologize, Albedo. I don't fully understand what's going on, but...
No. Bennett, this is not because of you. Traveler, clear this up for me.
There you are. Stay right there. You have a lot of explaining to do.
What? Me?
Huh? You, huh? Aren't you...
Yes, that's what I would be doing. If I hadn't been interrupted by a certain someone, Albedo. I saw you taking Joel towards the wasteland at the edge of Dragonspine. That place is crawling with monsters. What the...
Whoa, wait a second. What's going on? Actually, wrong question. How...
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
I see.
Interesting.
Eula, it sounds like you met an imposter. Someone who was impersonating me.
Impersonating you? To what end?
It is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now, but...
Your alchemy notes were stolen. Can the Traveler and Paimon...
Yes, we can confirm that.
As things stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child. Whoever you met is likely to be both the thief who stole my notes, and also an imposter. Of course, it's entire... I was separated from the Traveler and Paimon for a significant duration while we were pursuing the thief. But the Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual who tore...
Albedo, do you have any enemies?
I don't have any enemies. And I'm not aware of having given... There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious the situation is, I intend to investigate it myself. Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you can afford me some credibility on account of our solidarity as fellow members of the Knights of Favonius. Traveler, Paimon, Bennett, if you are willing, if I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound. And I will choose to believe that I will keep Joel safe. If you need any support with the investigation, contact myself and Amber.
You have my gratitude.
As far as Amber goes, I will...
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Amber, we're here!
Eula! Oh, and Traveler, Paimon, Albedo, and Bennett. You're all together. Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you still hadn't shown up. He was getting worried you might have run into some trouble.
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble. Thanks for your
Sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check... but before that, has something come...
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault.
So, it's all set then? Great! Shall we head back down together? I did say I'd bring Bennett back if I saw him.
Sure, I'm ready to go.
Very well. Let's go.
And then there were 3.
Traveler, can we talk somewhere else? Let's go to my camp.
А, тут даже есть телепорт у меня.
My camp is somewhere that we can talk openly, without reservation.
Whoa! What a mess!
Thank you. I've been absorbed in my research lately and haven't attended to the dusting. It's due for a cleaning.
Yep, that should...
Thank you, both of... Now that everything is in order...
You look really serious right now. Is this about...
I remember I once told you that you must have questions. I also said that, while I did not wish to deceive you, I am a synthetic human being. A human forged by a human hand. The one who created me, my mother and teacher.
Чего?
Her name is...
A synthetic human? What the... How the heck does that work?
Шо?
When the pinnacle of attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning, the apex achievement is the creation of human life.
When you say Conria, do you...
I am indeed somewhat older than my appearance might suggest. But when I came into being, Conria had already been destroyed. My master raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am a pure alchemist. I live for academic knowledge. Nationality and identity are not what ultimately define a traveler. What is your general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now. Rhine-daughter created 2 miraculous beings. One is me, and the other is the venomous dragon, Durin.
Durin? So...
As sons of Rhine-daughter, Durin and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another. The phenomenon of our creation defies definition within the scope of a typical human worldview. But if we may tentatively call it...
Speaking of Durin, Paimon remembers that his power was quite... special.
That's right. Because of this, whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder. For instance, the feeling of being watched that you described, as well as the sound...
Oh, right! Paimon knows what you mean!
Не понял.
adventurers were here just now, the traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because it would only make you more suspicious. But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we...
So, it seems that you met my imposter too.
Well, if so, it was a pretty good impression. He had you down to a T. We never would have guessed. Also, after he left us...
Perhaps Duran's power drives people to madness. But that's merely whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out traveler. Perhaps you should return to Mondstadt if you have no further business here. The work that lies ahead will occupy me.
Yeah, we're Dragonspine veterans by now. If there's something really bad going on, we can't just leave you here to deal with it on your own. That wouldn't be very nice now, would it? Besides, there's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know you're... Yeah, don't push us away at a time like this.
All right. Thank you. You were intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall correctly. In that case, please join in the activities of the Adventurers Guild as planned. And be on the lookout for any leads.
We'll be sure to pass the info straight...
Good.
Okay, let's split up to look for clues. Then meet back here...
Sounds good to me. But please, whatever happens...
Ну, руда мне нужна и опыт героя. А, нормально так. Сразу оружие дадут. Нормально.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. needs assistance. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Прикольно.
Someone needs assistance.
Хотя бы на летать.
Work time! Time to work!
I'll race you there.
Time to fulfill my duty.
Да отстань.
It isn't time for a break!
Бля, антуражно.
I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. Enough. Get him. Bonus one.
My.
Hit.
Yep.
Bonus one. Let it rain.
Blitz.
Hey!
Barbados. Guide Surrender.
No escape!
Don't be such a brute.
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
А, скоро закончится.
I must leave no stone unturned. I'll race you there. Go as one.
А можно их сразу?
I'll catch up. Leave it all to me. Let it rain. As a dutiful maid would. Yep. Go, Baron Buddy! Steady as stone.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Wind, hear me.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
I'll catch. No one escapes my sights. Go as planned.
Давайте, проводник.
Barbados, guide us. Time to clean up.
Надо было в Путаву.
As a good knight should. I'll catch up.
А. Что? Чуть ты не дохнешь. Сдох. Молодец. Совсем немного.
If only we had some help here.
The situation here seems trickier than I thought.
If only we had some help here.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Ну, пляжная Джен нам сюда не идет вообще. Так, давайте-ка он у нас будет таким. Или таким. Не, пусть будет таким. Блин, такая еще крутая музыка. Антуражная. А, следующее у нас будет здесь, да? Понял. Нормально. Блин, надо было набирать пока мог. Наконец-таки у меня снова много волшебной руды. Мне кажется, я уже фиолетовых могу преобразовывать.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Бля, что я сделал? Какой же я дебил. А еще мне пропал звук.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Leave it all to me.
Хватит, 58 уровень.
All in a day's work.
Привет. И взяту. Правильно прочитал ник? Как дела? Хорошо. Илья. У меня все замечательно. Вот играю в Genshin in почка. А, вот он сундук. Ё-моё, я сейчас зашел в YouTube, а я у себя в рекомендациях. Можно и совершенно инфаркт.
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Я вообще не понимаю людей, которые говорят то, что Ноэль плохая. Вот посмотрите, блин, 20 тысяч жизней, 1000 урона, защиты почти 2000. Ну, пацанов я вообще не рассматриваю. У меня только у этой путешественницы больше урона. В смысле, мы им Паймон 2. Помогать? Да я не новичок, я тут это, с сентября играю, я уже все понял, что делать. Я просто Ноэль, любимый персонаж. Поэтому я ее в основном вкачиваю. Я за семенами. Да я с артефактами разбираюсь, просто мне их лень качать.
Let it rain.
Да и хочу я это... У меня... Что там артефактов... Во, у меня куча артефактов. Но мне их лень качать. То есть качаться нелегко, просто эти подземелья на артефакты проходить и все. Ну и использовать густую смолу, чтобы там в 2 раза больше выпадало. Лего у меня 2. У меня есть это Хутава. Я ее пока это оружие качаю ее. Скин на нее есть, потому что я немножко задонатил, чтобы успеть получить посох Хомы. И оставшиеся кристаллы создания, или, по-моему, они так называются, я потратил на нее. Да, Хому у меня я немножко задонатил, чтобы ее получить. Твою мать, мазилы.
Not so hard. Get him. Steady as stone.
За Хутау я же говорю, я пока ей это... Прокачиваю ее. Так-то она мне уже... Я за нее играю, я просто... Как это сказать? Ну, да, я ее прокачиваю, она у меня уже потихоньку начинает эту Эмбер вытеснять. Правда, я понял это поздно, потому что я очень долго пытался выбить эти камни Агнитусы. Потому что я половину тратил на нее, потому что мне надо было с папоротников. Потому что из этих геовишопов не падало ни хрена.
Silly child.
А если и падало, то падало на... Там для Розарии, для Лизы. Мне также лень этих гипостасисов побеждать. Вот. И очень много для Наэль падало. Да, жалко мне 50-го ранга нет, чтобы прокачать Наэль. Вот, а так я еще хочу для нее артефакты Алую Ведьму собрать сразу золотую, поэтому я пока за нее не играю. Вот, как только получу, то наверняка она меня вытеснит, к сожалению, Эмбер. Хотя, если мне понадобится лучник, то вообще можно, в принципе, еще один отряд создать. Можно чисто первый отряд. Если я прокачаю еще Сянлин, Яньфей. Ну, Беннета я качать не буду, потому что я пацанов не качаю. что у меня из этих... Да сенсю у меня есть, я такая проблема, я за пацанов не играю, а... У меня с момента каком есть сенсю, он, смотри, какой созвездие имеет. У меня, по-моему, кроме путешественницы, самое высшее созвездие имеет Саю. Я ее тоже прокачиваю, но у меня есть проблема, у меня Инадзума еще не открыто, чтобы докачать. Да, Инадзума не открыто. А, 45. Да, 45. Да я на позапрошлом стриме только этого брата встретил. Я сюжет не особо прохожу. Тоже немного лень.
That's more like it.
Теперь наверх. Я знаю, но мне надо до нее дойти по сюжету, а я... Не, ну, в принципе, мне одна миссия примерно осталась. Но мне пока как-то ленивато. Да, правда, мне не было лень всю гору пройти. Да, я ленивец. И вот 373 сундука Манштада открыть. 479 в Лиюэ. Что-то еще я много открывал. А, победитель весь. Ну, это легкое было. Прекрасный стрелок тоже легко. Эксперт выживания тоже. Что еще? А, ну, если так подумать, то вот эти два у меня открыты с момента какого? Как можно открывать уже такие квесты? Да. Я надеюсь, каким-то обновлением, короче, доделают квест. То есть добавят третий акт с квестом Ноэль. И ее можно будет... Все-таки стать ей рыцарем. А вообще я еще собрал все анемокулы, геокулы. Вот. Но этаж в бездну у меня маловат пока что. О, кстати, экспедиции закончились. Вот, ну, в принципе, все. И вот вроде 100% региона. Сундуков хоть завались им.
Blitz. Leave it all to me. No pain, no gain.
Я, по-моему, здесь больше сундуков нахожу, чем в других регионах. Пойдем вперед. А, еще я, кстати, такой везучий джин. У меня, короче, одно созвездие джина есть. Вот, джин это моя первая лего, получается. Она у меня в молитве новичка попалась. Вот, и после нее у меня выпала еще одна джин, а потом хутао по гаранту. Да как много тут сундуков.
Leave it all to me.
О, кстати, птица нужна мне.
All in a day's work.
Ё-моё, сколько тут
Someone needs
сундуков.
assistance.
Грех уходить.
I must leave no stone unturned. Hey, go, Baron Bunny!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I must collect myself. I miscalculated.
Go as well!
I must counterattack.
Что-то какие-то ложки.
That seemed to work. The loneliness of death.
What do you think, cutie?
Не, ну в принципе хорошим завершением стрима, я думаю, будет, если мы сейчас откроем Инадзуму. Мне вот говорили то, что может заменить эту Ноэль, но что-то у меня такое ощущение, что Ноэль я не заменю, даже если она мне выпадет. Просто потому что у меня она почти во всех отрядах. О, все, закончилось. Теперь идем сюда.
Astra.
Честно, не знаю, зачем я выставляю каждого персонажа по-своему. Потому что в конечном итоге это ни на что не влияет. Ну, пусть... Подожди-ка. Давай-ка ты. Такая лучница, нет? А, это двуручная. Не, это не то. Чё, можно же этот? Да я Эолу и кручу, я же могу ее сейчас это посмотреть. Ну, по-моему, первое мне не нравится Эола медленная. Ну гораздо медленнее, чем Ноэль. Ну да, вот у нее есть вот эта быстрая атака. Но прикол Ноэль у меня не в том, как она бьет. Не, конечно, у меня она бьет сильно. А прикол в броне, которую никто пробить не может. И в том то, что Ноэль восстанавливает ХП во время действия брони по зависимости своей защиты. То есть она у меня при любом раскладе бения врага восстанавливает 1000 урона в 50% шансе. Но при этом, если мне выпадет хотя бы одно созвездие, этот 50% шанс возрастет до 100. И Ноэль будет при каждом своем ударе по любому врагу, даже где по стазису в защите бить, то будет восстанавливать по 1000 хп. Поэтому Ноэль для меня является идеальным кандидатом. Вот. Одновременное использование навыка генеральная уборка и бронефайтер повышает... А, это одновременное использование, ладно. Вот. Поэтому Ноэль, как минимум сейчас, не 100% незаменим, потому что... А, еще дополнительно. Дополнительно. Вот этот талант самый лучший пассивный талант. Потому что создание, я считаю, на 20 секунд успевает так засидеть персонажа, то что у него он выживает при одном хп, и сразу же переключение на Нейль спасет этого персонажа, если есть бронефартук. Вот, дополнительно вот и чистенько помогает при каждом 4 попадании, уменьшает откат на 1 секунду. Это вот тоже идеально подходит, потому что ее откат 23 секунды, 24. А бронефартук сам действует 12 секунд. И вот за 12 секунд мы успеваем нанести удар, то что остается для перезарядки всего 4 секунды. Я проверял. Вот, и она идеально подходит как хилер, как танк и как защита. Поэтому меня удивляет, когда люди типа говорят то, что Ноэль бесполезна. Ноэль не бесполезна, если вы умеете за нее играть. Точнее, даже не так. Если знать, как за нее играть, а не уметь. Потому что здесь уметь-то нечего, потому что просто защита и бить. Палка, бить. Ну и давайте задание адептов. Вот, и еще таланты. Генеральная уборка, и до того, как я ее прокачал до 5 уровня, наносила довольно посредственный урон, но благодаря прокачке она наносит сильный урон. Правда... А, нет, не, все так. Вот. Урон от взрыва гораздо ниже был. 60, по-моему, процентов. А урон навыка чуть-чуть превышал атаку обычную. Ну и благодаря тому, что высокая защита, повышается очень сильно урон. Вплоть до того, то, что обычно атаки на Эль могут наносить по 1000, а при использовании генеральной уборки, по-моему, так называется, да? Да, генеральная уборка. Урон может доходить до 2000. А еще я мог телепортироваться просто на это. Ну ладно.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
Я все равно вижу в том, то, что она смотрит как рыба.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed... Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed name. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko, let's see what she has to say.
needs assistance.
Feast your eyes on these super fresh fish.
Как я поджегся.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a... Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Incredibly small. Then
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember
однажды
getting to the point where I was
пытался
sure I'd reached the
Крио
end. Then
способностями добраться
blacked
до
out.
Инадзумы. Это, во-первых, я делал с подругой, это было очень долго, и в итоге мы почти добрались, уже почти были камни. Вот там совсем немножко дойти было. И у меня разрядился полностью геймпад. А не геймпад, у меня стик слишком низ для Геншина отходит. У меня постоянно персонаж хочет вниз пойти, то есть назад. Из-за этого у меня сбилось, и мы упали под лед. Я упал, а ее откинуло молнией.
But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to... that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even a...
what a horrible journey! And you set off new...
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation.
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trade. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this, but after spending so long under that what I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past this, and even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be, but if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could...
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Krex fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide...
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to...
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way. The Alcor is the flagship of the Krex fleet.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go...
Давайте я возьму и идти никуда не... А я на том корабле был. Собирал геокулы. Как они это планируют делать, если бы у меня выносливость не была прокачана? А, хотя я без прокачанной выносливости туда забирался, ладно. Ай, почти. Сейчас подойду.
Do the symbols read?
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clear...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of... There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can
But we didn't come here to take part...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time... Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But as for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time... So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma. Not...
Inazuma? You?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is
То есть я совершенно случайно сразу то нашел... О, господи. Как так? Даже поискать не успел.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Я это, наверное, должен делать за путешественницу.
There's still a long...
Ладно, вдруг лучник пригодится.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beidou said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hello! Are you here to compete in the Crux?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get... Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So...
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Also...
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the ski. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed.
Не лень его
But
слушать.
for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a...
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux class? If so, seems I found my...
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could... For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures. And in most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who I've also brought along. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice. I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see...
Are you here for the Crux class?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly be...
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh?
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both... You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master. He's got to be a grand master to the Lingshan clan.
Force disperse?
It's a type of breathing. For example, our...
One time, he sent a challenger flying into...
It sure is.
We're clearly...
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a great...
But here we are. Recently, though...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even...
See you in the...
So, to recap, we're up against...
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't... did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder...
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations and
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the Fatui...
Whoa...
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. Right, you're right. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
to win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your prep.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? All right, it's showtime.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me in.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Seems like you got...
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and...
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to...
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. So, come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't just...
All right. Let me think how to aptly... You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Well, since everyone sees you as the one... For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are... So, I'm putting you straight...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a...
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semi...
To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential content... We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have... Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him... You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push...
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed...
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quick... I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you...
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Okay,
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
И всё?
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations.
Просто
I was
90
beaten
уровня.
by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was... If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, but mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You Can't depend on it. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on the—
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against... Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome.
Wow! Now
if you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the final?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But so don't get too
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way...
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. Quick on his feet and swift. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no... Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty... Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out...
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes...
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying... I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think that...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their... As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma...
yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound...
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. But I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across... Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know... Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been...
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. Come with me. Some post-match...
Почему она у меня, Немо? Не понял. А в смысле? Ладно. Да, блядь, еще бегать. Заебали бегать.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the...
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, if I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which
я
I
понял,
see
почему
or hear
Анема.
in
Я
you,
же,
this is not
если бы
poetic
использовал
symbolism
Гео,
at
то там
play.
после окончания
I
приема у
mean
меня
these
был бы
things in the
каменный сдвиг.
truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. It is things of this nature that I also hear.
As crazy as all that sounds,
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your... To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
Hey, stop evaluating us, babe!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to... It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it...
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods, and the visions they... However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then, let's test your skills.
Ебать.
I missed a spot. I must...
Windblade!
Leave it all to me.
А вообще странно то, что на поединке я бьюсь мечом, а не кулаками.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which he relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his... In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own?
I desire to know what meaning visions have and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these... My apologies. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, A vision hunt decree is currently underway. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their vision in the outset. Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria? Or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro-visions having been granted for such a long time.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not...
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go.
А, спасибо, что телепортировал.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, she strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in but today's final round will sure. As for our other combatant... Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just...
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's... The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you I'll stay here and...
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I can...
I'll catch up. Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
I'll catch up. Windblade. Steady as stone.
Leaving so soon?
He...
No escape!
Блять, она низкая.
Can't run from death.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Someone needs.
Куда он полетел?
I must leave no stone. Windblade.
That was below par.
Someone needs assistance.
You with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and
no boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire in
Fine! Fine! I admit I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters.
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. After all I went through to get it? I think not. I know an empty threat when Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing...
Huh? You're not serious?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that...
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk...
О, господи, я его и так одолею.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my...
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable and fits...
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it!
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision, but unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, I wanted to know whether it were... From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter.
Откуда у них еще
This was
инфа с Бога?
expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
смысле?
It's shocking how much work that. And she's been handling it alone all along. The Chising secretary clearly.
Huh? You're.
Aren't you Ningguang's servants?
We are Miss Ningguang's private.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst. She's the general secretary.
Even though the Chising have made peace with the Adepti, they commissioned Gan still.
I'm afraid even when it's time for her annual leave, she couldn't possibly be using her.
Oh, Pipe?
It's because when we first
Мне лень это
We
все
couldn't have
читать.
imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Speaking of Juya,
Of course, we've been.
That's good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and find Miss Gan? We're safe.
It's about.
No, perhaps we should go to Lady.
So Ganyu left to visit.
И к чему это было все? Кто здесь занят был? Мне в Инацуму надо быстрее попасть, а не медлить. Вообще непонятно из-за чего. А я думаю, квест сломался. Серьезно, она секретарша здесь?
Did Beta leave already? Maybe she.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual.
But still, Captain Beidou...
The one who stole the vision was original. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear...
Huh? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero...
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now...
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she received... But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as... Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the cap. Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? Well, the fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll...
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need...
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently...
Okay, thanks for coming all this...
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Oh.
I wonder what's going on up there.
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to...
Weapons on this side.
Ладно.
Ah, you finally made. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew of we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest.
Anchors, away!
Тома.
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps...
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce, though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. The inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders sterling
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far if you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
А еще тебе отберут глаз бога. Ну, собираются.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into...
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid, so we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Теперь мы в Инадзуме. Так, телепорт открыт. Фиалковая дыня. Рыбалка. Ой, и матки рыбы. Кстати, я тут только сейчас понял, то, что я чувствую сопротивление от ps5. То есть кое-какое обновление ps5 тут дало.
That was a tough fight.
Дайте мне...
Let the wind lead.
А как я сюда заберусь?
I can't believe I got assigned this task.
Наверное, вот так. Ну, или не совсем. Может, малышки смогут. Да. Я пока обозначиваю, что мне лень электрокулами через... Я по карте буду лучше интерактивно искать, чем эти делать. А зря я путешественницу брал. Теперь я электрическая.
Lightning flash!
Это я еще все прокачивать. А, я так далеко от этих. Что это такое? Серьезно? То есть вы хотите сказать, что я даже не телепортируюсь? А, прикол. Ну, на этом мы будем с вами заканчивать. С вами был я, Рока. Всем удачи и всем пока. Пока-пока-пока. Пока.